You've heard of fast food and fast fashion, but have you heard of fast content? In the modern sports card hobby, content creation has become just as influential as the cards themselves. Platforms like YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok have fueled an explosion of fast content, short, easily produced videos designed for quick consumption rather than deep engagement. While these formats can generate excitement, the overwhelming emphasis on breaks, grading reveals, and flashy card show vlogs has created a culture that often leaves viewers feeling empty rather than informed. One of the most prominent forms of fast content is the live stream break. On YouTube and TikTok, channels like Backyard Breaks or other large breakers stream marathon sessions where hundreds of boxes are ripped open, with viewers buying in for slots. The content is fast, flashy, and suspense-driven. Yet, at its core, the entertainment value is closer to gambling than collecting. Participants pay large sums with little chance of hitting a card that justifies their investment. Most leave disappointed, but the cameras are always rolling to capture the occasional monster hit, which is then clipped and posted across social media to perpetuate the dream. This model teaches viewers, especially new or younger ones, that the hobby is about risking money for a jackpot, not appreciating cards themselves. Perhaps the most concerning aspect of fast content is its impact on younger impressionable collectors. Kids often encounter the hobby not through vintage sets, thoughtful collecting guides, or player history, but through high-energy videos of grading reveals, pack openings, or card show flexes. These videos center on instant gratification, the drama of whether a card earns a PSA 10, the cheers over a one-of-one pull, or the prestige of buying a 5-figure card at a show. This creates dangerous parallels with gambling. A child who watches Logan Paul's famous Pokemon breaks, where he paid millions to open vintage boxes on livestream, may conclude that collectibles are all about spectacle and profit. Similarly, kids scrolling TikTok breaks may see hobby boxes treated like slot machines, where every pack is a spin of the wheel. The lesson is clear. Big wins equal status, while patience, research, and appreciation are secondary. In the long term, this can condition kids to chase hype, overspend, and disengage when they discover how slim the odds of winning really are. One of the byproducts of the fast content boom is the disappearance of collector-driven media. Instead of videos that highlight set building, player collecting, or niche areas like oddball issues in vintage history, the majority of popular content now revolves around transactional elements, flips, breaks, grading, and high-value reveals. Collectors who want to share why a certain card matters to them, or who try to tell stories about the hobby's history, struggle to gain traction because their content doesn't fit the quick-hit model that algorithms reward. As a result, many new entrants to the hobby never see the deeper, collector-focused side of sports cards. They only see the surface-level spectacle. Another problem is the sameness of fast content. Many creators, instead of developing unique voices or creative formats, simply copy one another. A grading reveal video looks almost identical no matter who posts it. Break streams or videos follow the same formula: rip, shout, show, repeat. Card show vlogs recycle the same tropes: walking the floor, showcasing high-end cards, making exaggerated trades. The lack of creativity leads to a flood of repetitive content that clutters the hobby's media space. Not only does this diminish the quality of what viewers consume, but it also makes the barrier higher for truly original content creators who might want to share collector-focused or educational content. Because algorithms reward frequency, creators are incentivized to prioritize volume over depth. This often results in low-effort, repetitive posts, reaction shorts, quick pack openings, and grading drama designed to rack up clicks. For viewers, it's entertaining in the moment, but rarely enriching. Instead of gaining knowledge about players, card history, or the nuances of condition and value, they leave with little more than the memory of someone else's hit or disappointment. The speed of fast content also fuels hype cycles that destabilize the market. For example, during Zion Williamson's rookie season in 2019, breakers and influencers flooded YouTube and Instagram with clips of his cards being pulled. Demand skyrocketed, with Zion Prism-based rookies selling for hundreds of dollars. Within a year, as injuries piled up and hype cooled, those same cards plummeted in value. The cycle repeated with players like LaMelo Ball and Mac Jones, where content creators drove short-term frenzy that ultimately left late buyers holding the bag. Similarly, TikTok and Instagram Reels showcasing flawless or national treasures RPAs create waves of FOMO. Prices inflate overnight, but just as quickly collapse when the next player or product trend takes over. This volatility isn't rooted in lasting demand. It's manufactured attention driven by fast content. Another fast content format dominating the hobby is the card show vlog. Popular YouTubers like Sports Card Investor, Card Collector 2, or other creators covering major events such as the Dallas Card Show often highlight flashy deals, 5-figure trades, celebrity encounters, or showcases of ultra-rare cards. While entertaining, these videos present a distorted version of reality. The average collector's experience, digging through dollar boxes, building sets, or making small trades, is overshadowed by the constant chase for clout. For kids watching, the message is that card shows are about showing off wealth and flipping for profit, not enjoying the community or the history of the hobby. The dominance of fast content has also pushed aside more meaningful work. Creators who produce thoughtful documentaries, like those covering the history of Topps Upper Decker Fleer, or in-depth breakdowns of vintage card markets, struggle to reach broad audiences. Their videos may only get a fraction of the clicks compared to a 30-second clip of a card pulled on a live stream. This imbalance shapes how new collectors enter the hobby, giving them a skewed first impression that emphasizes gambling, speculation, and hype over lean. Fast content has undeniably brought attention to the sports card hobby, but at a high cost. It has gamified collecting, distorted market behavior, set unrealistic expectations at shows, and, most troubling, introduced kids to the hobby through the lens of gambling and instant gratification. From Logan Paul's Pokemon spectacle to the endless recycling of grading reveals and break streams, the story is the same. Entertainment outweighs education. Collecting should be about history, connection, and appreciation, not just the next viral hit. For the long-term health of the hobby, both creators and consumers must push for content that is unique, collector-driven, and educational. Otherwise, the hobby risks being defined by repetition, hype, and gambling rather than by the passion and creativity that once made it special. Content creators need to prioritize the viewer's educational experience so that they leave the video feeling as though they learned or gained something.